All right, let's talk. You've done the hard work of getting your financial house in order. You've saved up that down payment, you know your credit score, and you've secured that all-important mortgage pre-approval. You are officially ready to step onto the field and start your home buying journey. It's an exciting time, but it can also be a little overwhelming. Think of this process like a big game, and right now, you need to draft the most important player for your team, your real estate agent. This person will be your quarterback, your guide, and your advocate, leading you through every play until you score that touchdown, your new home. Choosing the right agent is one of the most critical decisions you'll make. This isn't just about finding someone to unlock doors for you or send you listings from the MLS. A great agent is a strategist, a negotiator, and a trusted advisor all rolled into one. They are your eyes and ears on the ground, protecting your interests and helping you navigate the complex and sometimes emotional world of real estate. They are the professional who will stand by your side from the first showing to the closing table, ensuring you make a smart, sound investment that you'll be happy with for years to come. The relationship you build with your agent is a partnership. You need to find someone you connect with, someone you trust, and someone whose expertise you respect. This is the person you'll be spending a lot of time with, sharing your financial details, your dreams for the future, and your anxieties. They will be your first call when you find a house you love, and your rock when a deal gets complicated. Finding the right fit is about more than just credentials. It's about personality, communication style, and a shared vision for success. Don't rush this step. Invest the time now to find your perfect match. So, let's break down how to find this superstar agent. We're going to dive into what you need to look for, the right questions to ask, and how to spot the difference between an average agent and a true professional who will champion your cause. By the end of this, you'll have a clear game plan to assemble your dream team. You'll feel confident and empowered to choose a partner who will help you navigate the market with skill and ease. Let's get you ready to find the agent who will hand you the keys to your future. Understanding agent roles. Before you start interviewing potential teammates, you need to understand the different positions they can play. In real estate, not all agents represent the same person. It's crucial to know who works for whom, because their legal and ethical duties are tied to that representation. The most common role you'll encounter as a homebuyer is the buyer's agent. This agent is 100% on your team. They have a fiduciary duty to you and only you, which means they are legally obligated to protect your best interests, keep your information confidential, and negotiate on your behalf to get you the best possible price and terms. On the other side of the field is the seller's agent, also known as the listing agent. Their loyalty is to the seller, and their primary goal is to get the highest price for the home. When you call the number on a for sale sign, you're usually talking to the seller's agent. They can be very helpful and provide you with information about the property. But remember, their job is to represent the seller. They can't advise you on how much to offer or share any confidential information that might give you a negotiating advantage. Always be mindful of who you are talking to and what you share. Then things can get a little tricky with what's called a dual agent. This is when one agent represents both the buyer and the seller in the same transaction. While it might seem convenient, it creates a potential conflict of interest. How can one person negotiate the best price for the seller while also securing the lowest price for the buyer? It's a tough balancing act, and for that reason, dual agency is restricted or even illegal in some states. Before agreeing to this, you must understand that the agent can't be a true advocate for either side. They become more of a neutral facilitator. Finally, there's the transaction broker. This agent doesn't represent either the buyer or the seller, but simply helps facilitate the paperwork and the process to get the deal to the closing table. They don't offer advice or guidance, and their role is purely administrative. For a first-time buyer, this is usually not the best option, as you'll want and need that expert advice. Always ask an agent upfront, who do you represent in this transaction? Their answer will tell you everything you need to know about where their loyalty lies. Understanding these roles is your first step to ensuring you have a true advocate in your corner. Now that you know the types of agents, let's talk about what makes a great one stand out: deep, local market expertise. Real estate is not a one-size-fits-all industry, it's hyper-local. An agent who is a top performer in a suburban neighborhood might not know the first thing about the downtown condo market. You need an agent who lives and breathes the specific area where you want to buy. They should know the streets, the schools, the local market trends, and even which side of the street gets better sunlight. This is the kind of insider knowledge that you can't find online. This local expertise becomes even more critical when you're looking for a specific type of property. Are you dreaming of a historic home? You need an agent who understands the unique challenges like historic district regulations, potential foundation issues, or outdated electrical systems. Looking for a property you can use as a short-term rental? Your agent must be an expert on local zoning laws, HOA restrictions, and rental demand in the area. Each property type, from condos with their complex association rules to new construction with builder negotiations, requires a specialized skill set. Don't be shy about asking agents about their experience with your desired property type. An experienced local agent also has a network of valuable contacts. They know the best home inspectors, mortgage brokers, real estate attorneys, and contractors in the area. This team of trusted professionals can be a lifesaver during the buying process and even after you move in. A well-connected agent can get you a quick quote for a repair or recommend a reliable lender who can close a loan on time. This network is built over years of working in the community, and it's a huge asset that a less established agent simply might not have. It's a resource that adds incredible value beyond just finding the house. So when you interview agents, test their local knowledge. Ask them about recent sales in the neighborhood you're targeting. Ask about market trends. Are prices going up or down? What's the average number of days a home stays on the market? A great agent will have these answers at their fingertips. They should be able to talk confidently about the nuances of each micro-market, giving you the context you need to make an informed decision. This expertise is what helps you not only find a house, but also make a smart, long-term investment. Just like you wouldn't hire someone for a job without checking their resume and references, you shouldn't choose a real estate agent without doing your homework. The first and most basic step is to verify their credentials. Every real estate agent must be licensed by the state they operate in. You can easily check this online through your state's Real Estate Commission website. This will confirm that their license is active and show you if they have had any disciplinary actions taken against them. It's a simple check that provides essential peace of mind right from the start. Next, dive into online reviews, but do it with a discerning eye. Websites like Zillow, Realtor.com, and even Yelp can be treasure troves of information. Read through testimonials from past buyers. Look for patterns in the feedback. Are clients consistently praising the agent's communication skills, negotiation tactics, or market knowledge? Pay close attention to reviews from buyers in situations similar to yours. A glowing review from a seller doesn't necessarily mean they are a great buyer's agent. Look for detailed stories that describe how the agent helped a buyer navigate a bidding war or solve a tricky inspection issue. While experience over many years is valuable, don't discount a newer agent, especially if they are part of a strong team. An agent with 20 years in the business might be juggling many clients, which could impact their availability. A newer agent might be hungrier, more energetic, and have more time to dedicate to you. The key is to look at their recent track record. Ask them, how many buyers have you represented in the last 12 months? This is a more telling metric than how long they've had their license. A busy, successful agent is actively closing deals, which means they are on top of the current market dynamics. Ultimately, you are looking for a balance. A seasoned agent brings wisdom and a deep network, while a newer agent might offer more personalized attention and modern, tech-savvy approaches. The best choice often depends on your personality and needs. Do you prefer someone with a long, proven history, or someone who will be available for your call at a moment's notice? The ideal candidate often has a few years of solid, recent experience under their belt. They're established enough to be knowledgeable, but not so busy that you feel like just another number. Trust your gut, but verify with facts. A great agent does more than just set you up on an automated email alert from the multiple listing service. Anyone can do that. A true pro takes the time to deeply understand your needs, wants, and priorities to curate a personalized search. They will listen to what you say and what you don't say during showings to refine the criteria and zero in on what truly makes a house feel like home to you. They won't waste your time showing you properties that check a few boxes, but miss the mark on the things that matter most, like your commute, lifestyle, or long-term goals. The best agents also have their ears to the ground and know how to find properties that aren't even publicly listed yet. These are often called off-market or pocket listings. An agent with a strong network of other local agents often hears about homes that are about to come on the market. This can give you a huge advantage, allowing you to see a property and even make an offer before it's exposed to the wider public and the competition heats up. This insider access is one of the most valuable things a well-connected agent brings to the table, especially in a fast-paced, low-inventory market. Your agent should act as a filter, not a floodgate. Instead of overwhelming you with dozens of listings, they should be previewing properties for you, ruling out the ones that won't work, and highlighting the hidden gems you might have overlooked. They'll be able to see past bad staging or unflattering photos to identify a home with good bones and great potential. They can also help you see the possibilities in a space, suggesting how a small renovation could transform a house into your perfect home. This personalized, strategic approach saves you time, energy, and emotional fatigue. Think of your agent as your search partner. They should be proactive, sending you hand-picked listings with notes like, "I know you wanted a big backyard for the dog, check this one out," or "This one is a bit smaller, but the kitchen is exactly what you described." This level of personalized service shows they are genuinely invested in your journey. They aren't just trying to make a quick sale, they are committed to finding the right home for you. A tailored search strategy is a clear sign that you've found an agent who is truly working for you. In today's competitive real estate markets, speed is everything. The perfect house can come on the market in the morning and be under contract by the evening. In this environment, you need an agent who is responsive, agile, and an excellent communicator. When you find a property you love, you can't afford to wait hours or even days for your agent to get back to you. A great agent understands this urgency. They will respond to your texts, emails, and phone calls promptly, and will be ready to schedule a showing at a moment's notice. Their ability to act fast can be the difference between getting your dream home and watching it go to another buyer. Communication isn't just about speed, it's also about style and clarity. A good agent will adapt to your preferred method of communication. Are you a texter who wants quick updates? Or do you prefer a phone call to talk through complex details? Let them know your preference from the beginning. They should also be proactive in their updates, keeping you in the loop at every stage of the process, so you're never left wondering what's happening. From sending feedback after a showing to explaining the next steps after your offer is accepted, clear and consistent communication builds trust and reduces anxiety. This skill becomes absolutely critical during negotiations. Your agent is your spokesperson, and they need to be able to communicate effectively with the seller's agent to advocate for your interests. A skilled negotiator knows how to be firm but professional, building rapport while pushing for the best possible terms for you. They will advise you on crafting a strong offer, help you navigate counteroffers, and guide you through inspection negotiations. Their ability to clearly articulate your position and understand the other side's motivations is a powerful tool in getting you the best deal. When you're interviewing agents, pay close attention to how they communicate with you from the very first interaction. Did they respond to your initial inquiry quickly? Are their answers to your questions clear and direct? Do they listen more than they talk? This initial experience is often a good indicator of how they will communicate throughout your entire home buying journey. Remember, you are hiring them to be your representative. Make sure you choose someone who communicates in a way that makes you feel confident, informed, and respected every step of the way. Let's talk about money, because it's important to understand how your buyer's agent gets paid. Traditionally, the seller paid the commission for both their agent and the buyer's agent from the proceeds of the sale. However, recent changes in the industry mean this is evolving. Today, it's becoming more common for buyers to be responsible for their agent's commission. This is something you absolutely must discuss with any agent you consider hiring. Don't be shy about it. Ask them directly, how do you get paid? And what are your fees? A professional agent will have no problem having a transparent conversation about their compensation. Most buyers will sign a contract with their agent, often called a buyer-broker agreement. This is a legally binding document that outlines the agent's duties, the scope of your relationship, and the commission structure you've agreed upon. Before you sign anything, read it carefully. Make sure you understand the length of the contract, the terms of the commission, and any cancellation clauses. Some agents may require a retainer fee up front, while others will only get paid upon the successful closing of a home. This is your opportunity to negotiate and ensure the terms work for you. A good agent will walk you through the contract and answer all your questions patiently. Choosing your agent is ultimately about choosing a partner for one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. It's a relationship built on trust and a shared goal. This is why it's so important to interview at least 2 or 3 different agents. Prepare your questions, listen carefully to their answers, and see who you connect with on a personal level. Do they seem genuinely interested in helping you, or are they just focused on their commission? Do you feel comfortable with their personality and communication style? This isn't just a business transaction, it's a deeply personal journey. In the end, after you've checked their credentials, evaluated their expertise, and discussed their fees, you have to trust your instincts. Your gut feeling about a person is often right. Choose the agent who makes you feel confident, empowered, and at ease. With the right partner by your side, the home buying process can go from stressful and confusing to smooth and even enjoyable. Now that you know how to find your perfect agent, the next step is the fun part, starting the hunt for your new home. We'll dive into that in our next discussion.